All right, so Tekken just announced the world tour. They gave us a video, so we'll check it out real quick.
Oh God.
And we got news
Wow.
on Tekken. We got
It's
news
funny.
on Tekken.
I got information on Tekken too,
All right.
as that actually dropped as of today.
Yeah, so we'll talk about it after the trailer.
Unreal Engine.
The only engine that's really good.
It's just Korea versus Pakistan. That's all it is.
Who will be the next champion? Season 2 start.
They better show like
They
a
had
character.
commentary for this, man.
We are the commentary.
A commentary for what? A commentary for what?
Like you know, being so dramatic, like be there at so and so this time.
Oh, you're talking about a commercialized voice.
Yes.
Listen, I am a commercialized voice, so I get it. USA is irrelevant.
Wow.
France also irrelevant.
And what's funny is they're actually dominating the scene right now.
France?
France is doing a thing.
Nice.
Sponsored by Chipotle.
That was Evo, bro. Way back in it. No, he's not lying,
it's
Luda.
like that.
It was
Just
actually
say it
sponsored by
like that.
Chipotle.
Yeah, I mean-
See, he said it right there. Look, the bottom, Chipotle.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
There's no way.
Yeah, they're sponsored by Chipotle.
You can't get enough of that bean dip, man.
You want
man,
to? You want to? No. You want to
Gonna
know?
have to take his shit.
You want to know what's even funnier? You want to know who sponsors Evo in Japan?
Huh?
Yo,
Ramen.
Up. That's so
yes,
funny.
you know what? I can't say much because they actually do.
Bro, I could have guessed that like
Everything.
I would have been like, oh, it's ramen, or it's like, you know what I'm saying?
It's ramen.
And
Yeah,
I would
it's
have been
ramen.
and I would have been right.
That Guilty Gear yo, you
Yo,
need to bring
I-
back that Guilty Gear
I was
Daigo
so
video.
close to
Coming
saying
your
cup of
way.
noodles. I was
2020
so close to saying cup of noodles.
Yo, bring back that that it was cup noodles.
Cup of
It's
noodles.
cup noodles. It's cup ramen. But no, it's not a cup of noodles. It's a different. It's a Japanese ramen brand. I forgot the name of it.
Is it Nissan or
It's Nissan. Yeah, you're right. It's Nissan.
So Comic Breaker actually goes down later on this month, and a lot of shit is starting at a lot of shit starting this week at Evo Japan, but we'll talk about that coming up soon. Do you want to talk about what Harada said today, or are you have something else?
He cut a lot of people out of his team.
All right, go ahead and start talking
Wait,
about
what?
it, and I'll pull up what he said.
All right, so check this out. Like he understands why people are getting pissed off about season 2 because there was one professional player named Nee who went out and said, "Look, here's the shit that's going on that we don't like about this game," and he broke it down bit by bit, like having all this offense without having enough defense, Andre, and the thing is that like.
You just throw this man under the bus. You don't
I
keep-
will, because he's sitting there talking about, oh, we're having a fun time. Season 2 is great. Fuck you. That shit's terrible. That shit's the
Over here
worst.
throwing people under the bus, man. You should have kept the conversation to yourself.
It's all
So
right.
they did an emergency patch, which actually still fumbled the bag because offense is still psychotic. But they did fix one major thing: heat being plus 18 on hit. Like the heat smash, as soon as you start it, you're plus 18. You can't do anything. You got to block or take the hit or guess. That's one of the three. And then they changed it to plus 9, which means you can sidestep. You can get away from it. You can move it a little bit. So they're trying, but they're failing to realize we got tracking moves, bro. We're just gonna throw a track.
Don't
And
you
then-
love them tracking mids, baby?
So,
Bro, I am so tired of tracking mids. They all need to be highs, bro. Real talk.
so we got
And the only character, and I will
Uh-huh.
still say this to this day,
Uh-huh.
that got 0 changes
Uh-huh.
is who?
I'm guessing you want to say the person with a low key infinite right now.
No, he is French. Say it. Say his name. Say it. Say it.
Expedition 33.
Has sword. Dante from Devil May Cry.
This
Expedition.
nigga said,
Claire-
Dante, I don't know how to feel, bro. It is Victor.
Claire-
Victor didn't get touched not once, bro.
Claire Expedition
Not once.
33.
After
Senor.
he got his, that's how you know my character was balanced versus all these head ass people.
All
I
right,
don't
so
know. They
Does
fucked
it
everything
matter?
else
Does it
up.
matter?
I don't know
No.
if that-
Yes, it does because
No.
guess what? They're doing in
No.
another emergency patch to fix everybody else.
we got
That's
some
what they need to do.
comments on the video
Get her
that
out
we
of that
posted.
blanket.
We got some comments on the video that we posted about the season patch, emergency patch, where I said too much defense. It said fighting is about defending yourself and dealing damage, not getting hit. That's one of our things. Tekken 7 was too low damage, somebody else said. This is Don Wellio. It's pretty universally agreed that after season 3 for Tekken 7, the patch that gave everyone universal wall carry and high combo damage. This is a long ass for Scarlet. It says launcher to the wall and Oki. The problem with T8 is that they then took that same formula, made it for babies, and then laced it with crack.
He's not lying. He's not lying.
He said
He's not lying. He's
launch
not lying.
stage gimmicks, wall heat, Oki for games with frames. I guess for game again. Offense scenarios are so heavy in favor of the attacker that the gameplay loop is smothering. You're punished for blocking. You're punished for mashing. You can't really get option select, character options limit what they can do. Lowering the game into 3-touch game doesn't lose you anything. It gives both players a chance to actually play the game or add gaps back into the string so that defensive options choose an offensive option.
June needs gaps. I said it before. I'll say it again. Nothing should be confirmed like all her shit does.
You said it.
Oh my god.
In that vein, Harada came out and said some things. He clarified some things for the peoples today. He said that basically, can we all see this? No? Yes?
Yep.
All right, cool. Harada came out and put out some tweets saying that basically they had another team that was doing like the update, and the old team wasn't doing the update, and now we got the new team. The old team is back to doing the old update. So
which means he cut mad people.
Yeah, a lot of people probably. We're gonna get a tweet. It's not out right now, but a lot of people got fired. Basically, is what
a lot of people got fired, bro.
It says while the emergency patch to deal with the most pressing issues, as well as outrage statements by Tekken series producer Harada describing the situation as a disconnect between the community wants and tuning results. There still is a lingering frustration in the Tekken community. I think that's an understatement. Basically, with more changes promised to come, it's clear that the team is listening to fans' concerns, but as right now, the reception is still not too good for Tekken 8 Season 2. We can get down to the tweets.
Yep, I've confirmed my perception of this matter with the battle of tuning teams. They seem to understand the frustrations and are working to improve, so please give them a little more time. Then you see underneath, Season 2 has a lot of homing and follow-up attacks. Homing moves are less risky. When a homing attack success, the reward is also high. Some character stacks are too powerful, while those wall stack mechanics feel very disadvantaged. And it just goes on, and the list is ridiculous.
He goes on to say, my post is a bit wordy on the matter, but to be precise, the battle and tuning team has submitted the first ROMs of the fix for this, and the first phase of it will be introduced in the May update, which is coming sometime. Furthermore, furthermore, after that, there will be another update in June that will be related to it.
Why is she off the bed?
He also goes in to say that Tekken 8 has been challenging in some aspects with a new team for battling tuning, but we have returned to the team that structured the members of the past. In addition, the director Nakatsu, who we all know and love, is now able to check and approve all tuning details. Like we said, the old team is back. But does that mean that we're going to turn Tekken 8 back into Tekken 7 since this is the old Tekken team? You know, like
all I want is to get this.
This is why.
Way to stay consistent, comic.
This is why Andre needs to go back and play Tekken 6 and feel the difference between Tekken 6 and Tekken 8. So we can shut everything that he says the fuck up about this crazy ass Season 2 bullshit. Talking about it's a rowdy hell of a time and it's really good. It's trash.
No. To be fair, he's like not a Tekken person like at all.
That is true.
Agreed.
That is
which
true.
is why I said if he wants to get into it and really understand the
Your Honor,
philosophy of
Your
true
Honor.
Tekken, you have
But-
to go back to 6 because
but
6
you know-
is where it
He
really
has
was
He
good.
has to play through every Tekken. He has to go through the fire. He has to go through the Crucible.
But much like people who are just like akin to the Street Fighter 4.
Tag 2.
Tekken
Your
Tag
Honor.
was definitely a
Your
gauntlet, bro.
Honor.
That was a. Whew.
But
Your
if you
Honor,
akin
shut
it,
up,
if you
you
akin it
wouldn't
to like
even
Street Fighter 4, there's people who play Street Fighter 4. They call them the 09ers. People who play Street Fighter 5, and like they can't go back because they wouldn't get that game. Since I like Tekken 8, and I was around when Tekken was happening. I just didn't like it.
See
Like-
my point?
Your
Like would I
Honor.
even
What
want to
comic?
play those
What?
games? You know?
What comic?
Okay.
What were you saying, comic?
You weren't even there.
What do you mean I wasn't there?
You
No
talk
way.
about me.
Oh yeah, you weren't there, bro. You don't know. I'm telling you, Tekken back in the day, that
I
was the
ran
fire
the
shit.
tournaments. You were there when I was running the tournaments.
And people were afraid to actually play me.
I mean, I didn't get it. I wasn't playing the game. I just bought it and put it on for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You're not black because you don't play Tekken.
I mean, I thought I just got my black. I thought I just got my black card this year.
Even I play Tekken.
His black card was only earned this year because of Tekken 8.
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
It literally was earned
Yeah,
only because of Tekken 8.
Even I like me. I'm that guy that's like, yeah, I play Tekken. And you're like, yeah, you're black. I'm like, yeah.
But
No,
to my-
I'm that guy that made people break their damn game.
But to my point, and Lone Wolf can attest to this, we put on probably, I can't even say the number of Tekken tournaments we offered to the community, and like 7 people showed up over like 5 years.
Well, you got to remember, this is the city of Smash.
Maybe, but if you were to say
pun
like,
intended.
how many people told me they would come to the tournament versus how many people showed up, every time it's just blah. But anyways, we'll see what happens. Basically, the team who are balancing Tekken 8 has now been restructured as a response to the heavy backlash of Season 2 adjustments, and now the team looks more similar to what it was during the last 2 titles. However, the Tekken Tour itself is starting this weekend, Evo Japan 2025, and there's no telling how long it will take for the patches to take place, and we can tell that the patches will not be done by the weekend. So,
It's not
so
good
we're gonna
right
have some
now.
nutty
It's
ass
not
Tekken
looking good at
8
the
again.
moment.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not looking good at the moment, bro.
I mean, but okay, as Tekken players, you guys, right?
Right.
Isn't some of the good stuff in Tekken 8 like that? You know, like if the old team takes over and they're like, we're taking all this shit out. Like, you don't want them to take out what you like about Tekken 8, though, right?
I mean, there's stuff in there that I do enjoy. I do love the new heat mechanic, but I don't like the fact of how crazy offensive it is. It's way too much. It's way too explosive. Does too much damage. And on top of that, to me, I think it's too short. And at the time of the way that I feel that a way should be used, aka, there's no defensive options, is use it as a defensive wake up, or use it as a defensive option, or properly use it as an offensive option, but not in the beginning of the match. Not in the beginning of the match. That is what I'm against. To have it right away. That's what I don't like. Put it in like after you just get hit with some nasty, and then your bar has to fill. Then boom, now you can use it.
Huh?
But you can only use it once, and once it deteriorates.
But like with the combos of Tekken 8, you but after you hit with some nasty, you're dead. You're dead after the
Technically
nasty.
speaking, yes.
You'll never be able to use it. You're like,
Right.
Like maybe put it in the middle of your bar, maybe like an SPG situation.
I don't even know, bro. But I don't even know what to say. Like, there's too much stuff that you can do with heat that it's just bonkers, bro. You can use it as an offensive tool. You can use it as a defensive tool. You can use it for so many things that don't make sense, bro.